Hey everybody, Professor Kennedy here with this week's Raiders Review. I want to take a look at the tight ends. Coming into the season, I didn't know the tight ends were going to be as valuable to this offense because we had a lot of higher expectations on the outside. But a great contribution out of a young man, number 87, Foster Moreau. The reason why I think it's a great contribution is because there was so much focus on Darren Waller. Foster Moreau made some crucial catches in some key games that really gave this offense a lift. Now, his season was cut short due to injury, but in years to come, I think he's going to be a valuable asset. And one of the things I like about tight ends, not only do they have to be able to catch, but they have to be able to block. So I want to focus on some of the plays that he did this year. This first one we're going to take a look at is the tight formation. And here's Foster right here. Now his responsibility is going to be able to block Frank Clark, a known defensive end with a good pass rush. Now, as you watch him work around the horn, what I appreciate the most is that he didn't give up on the play. As he's pushing Frank around, he allows Derek to step up in the pocket, and he still stays with him after Derek is gone instead of watching the play. This shows that this young man has a tremendous amount of pride in what he's doing. It's not a clean block. He doesn't keep Frank Clark out of there, but he does a good job of keeping his body between him and the quarterback. Let's take a look. Now, as Frank Clark comes outside, he knows he's got him one-on-one. Sets up. I would tell him to keep his head out, but it is what it is. Now watch him ride around the horn, and he still stays with him. That's a great job. Next play we're going to take a look at is a run play. Now it's going to be a stretch play with the fullback. Fullback is going to come and lead up in the C gap. Your back is told to follow it. Let the fullback be your eyes. He's also going to go to the C gap. What I appreciated most about this is that after Waller goes in motion, Foster is going to have this outside linebacker. If he can reach him, great. But because he can't, he's going to keep himself between his body, between him and the ball carrier, which he does a great job. Most tight ends get a little excited out here and they put their hands outside the box, and a lot of times it's called for holding. But Foster does a great job of keeping his hands on the inside of the chest plate and controlling the linebacker to make this a good run. Let's take a look. Motion, the defense shifts. The offensive line does a great job at stretching, getting to the second level. Engel leads up. Now look at Foster's hands. Inside the chest plate and keeps the defensive end out of the equation. Jacobs for a nice run. Now you're down in the goal line, setting up this situation for you. You're down on the goal line, and this looks like a true run formation. The Raiders are going to do a great job at play action. But watch Foster Moreau right here. He's going to sell the action, and then he's going to slip out. And he's going to be wide open because a lot of attention is being paid to number 83. Not only a defensive back, but a linebacker is also going to try to take him. The great thing about having play action down in this area is you have a real small space to deal with, but everything happens so fast, one miss turns out to be a good play for the offense. Let's watch the execution. Sell the run, slip out, wide open in the flat. Touchdown Raiders. So as a former offensive lineman, I love a tight end who's not only afraid to get his nose dirty when it comes to blocking, but more importantly, does his job when he gets in space and catching the rock. This has been a great season for a lot of these young rookies, and it's looking prosperous for the Raiders in the future because they're going to have great contribution from guys like Moreau and guys that we've seen in earlier weeks like Trayvon Mullen, as well as Cleveland Farrell. Really proud of all the young guys that we've seen this year, and I'm really looking forward to watching them next year and the years to come. And on another note, I'd like to thank all of you guys for joining me this year. We've got a great staff here, and I got a lot of help that make this thing possible. But it's for fans like you that keep me going. I appreciate your feedback, positive and negative. It comes with the territory. But more importantly, I appreciate you guys bringing us into your household every week. I'll see you guys next season.
Hey Raider Nation, if you like that video, please hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss any of our exclusive content, behind the scenes footage, and more. Go Raiders.